Hello, this is MynooMaryel, and welcome to the Chinese New Year, the 28th of January 2017. I would like to wish you all a very happy, very prosperous, very passionate, serene year of the fire rooster. Parts of this year of the fire rooster may feel as if you're working really hard, and just want you to know that it is all with the intention of connecting you to your truth. When you step into your truth, you plug into your passion, and you start living your life in this new fashion. It starts to get easy, and it starts to feel extraordinary. So welcome to a whole new experience of life. I'm recording this message as my first message on 2017. What is 2017 about? From 2016, those of you who have been following the work that I've been bringing forth would have heard me talk about 2016 was the first time that the new energies that were more akin with the age of the Aquarius actually set in and got activated. And 2016 became the huge year of completions, big, humongous completions. This completion energy, the really big completion shifts that required to be done, that those energies actually came to an end on the 6th of January this year. The energy of 2016 in terms of completing all of the fine touches that are required for stuff that has been completed to be cleared out of the way for a whole new beginning to take place. That is the phase that we are in right now. And that phase comes to an end on the 16th of May. So 2017 energies kick in fully in their pure form on the 17th of May 2017. What is 2017 about, and what phase are we in right now? There are going to be 5 big key New Year experience milestones, or stepping stones, you could call them, this year. And this is in preparation for us to experience the new beginning that this year is. It is a new beginning, not as we envision, as we plan for, as we take baby steps. It is a fundamental new beginning. So it literally is, brace yourself for this new beginning, because it is a new beginning like none other. It is a new beginning that is going to be easier and far more extraordinary and smooth sailing and flowing if you remain in your flow. And for you to remain in your flow requires you to get in tune and aligned with your heart and your mind as well as your gut. Those are the 3 brains that we hold within our physical body. And they each have the functionality of the brain. They exercise it differently. So I call it the mind brain, the heart brain, and the gut brain. For you to be able to step into your flow is going to require you to face into your truth, receive yourself in your truth, face up to the truth in any matter, in your matter. And as you do that, you step into becoming the cause in your matter. You step into your presence, and you get more and more comfortable and comforted by being in your presence. Now, this stepping into your truth may seem a little bit hard and may seem a little bit harsh, because you may have to hear some truths being communicated to you. And these truths will be communicated to you through other people. They will be communicated to you through experiences, life experiences. They will be communicated to you through circumstances. There will be many, many distractions. There will be many diversions that could easily take you away and deviate you away from your truth. So the key thing to master in these first 4.5 months of 2017 is how you are able to stay in your center, plugged in, connected, expressing, living your truth, no matter what occurs all around you. And that is the mastery that I invite you to take on. And if you are able to take that on, and if you are able to live by that conduct, where you can remain in your truth regardless of what is occurring around you, in your own world, in your family, in your workplace, in your country, in your continent, in the world. I'm not asking you not to react or respond. I'm asking you to choose that as a reaction and choose your response with conscious awareness, and allow yourself to know that when you are in your truth, when you are in your presence, you have the full power of what you are, who you are, what you came here to do, what you came here to bring about. And when that occurs, nothing can shake your center. So it may be some distress caused by the choice of the American president and some of the decisions he's making and how that could impact the world. Well, notice how you feel about it and just receive yourself back into your presence. There will be other distractions like that. There might be natural catastrophes that could occur. There might be some sudden exodus of people that you love, who choose to cross over at an age where it was not expected. There might be a few situations like that that may feel hard, that may feel harsh, and my invitation to you is use the energies and use the vibration of the fire rooster to remain plugged in, serenely plugged into what you are passionate about, what you feel passionate about. Sometimes people say that I react so strongly about this, that, or the other because I feel passionately against weapons, against drugs, against killing animals. I hear that, and I invite you to look into really what are you passionate about? You are reacting strongly against certain choices and actions carried out that are not consistent with your values. I invite you to consider that you're not passionate about those. You're passionate about something else. You're probably passionate about life, being alive, the aliveness of life, the freedom, feeling unleashed, whatever it is, connect with what you're passionate about. And then with serenity, at every step of the way, unconditionally accept what is, whilst noticing and being aware of how you feel about certain situations, and yet accept unconditionally what is. Step back into your presence, plug into your passion, and spread that vibration. It is the year of the fire rooster. It is the year to fire up your passion, to fire up what you perceive as success that will come from you stepping into your truth. And as you step into your truth, it is also a year where a combination of truth and passion and living your life with passion, uncompromisingly, whilst being in your truth, plugs you into your innate beauty, your inner beauty, and it is this beauty that starts to shine through. It is a year of youthfulness. It is a year where you start reclaiming that vitality and that vibrancy that is unique to you. It is the year, and the year, this particular aspect of 2017 kicks in on the 17th of May. It is the year where you create your life. And when I say create, all creation is now co-creation. The good, the bad, sorry. The good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, all creation is a co-creation. It is a co-creation between you, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, and the spirits of nature, the spirits of the four directions, the spirits of the elements, the spirit of the sun, the moon, the sky, the earth, and the air, as well as the water that we live in, the air that we breathe in. And I use the term the water that we live in. We are going to be doing a huge amount of powerful healing and repairing work on the waters of this planet this year. And whilst it may not be obviously visible, there is a lot of moisture in the air that you are in. We truly do live in water. We truly are. And this is a sidebar conversation. We truly are amphibious in ways that we did not realize. And as the year of the new beginning starts to set in, its full glory, the adaptability, the flexibility will start to increase. Your bodies will feel more flexible. There will be a surge of greater vitality. There will be a restructuring of your physical casing as your bones and your muscles start to return to their normal frame. And all of this recalibration of your body within starts to occur as the work that is being done in purifying the water, returning the water bodies of this planet back to their originating state where they are the carrier of the seed of life. That starts to take place, and these water bodies start to evaporate and rain back onto the planet, and that cycle starts to get completed, and it happens over and over again. The human form will start to rise in its physical vibrations, releasing from its physicality and its physiology bacterial infections and other lower forms of energies that no longer belong. We are entering, we will be crossing through the gateway of, heaven on this earth this year. This energy of heaven on earth was brought in last year around May, the same time, around the 7th of May in 2016, that energy of heaven on earth was brought down to the planet. And we have been preparing since then. There have been a group of people that have been working through diligently throughout the last 12 months with their Ascended Master teams, stepping in and out of the gateways of this attunement of heaven on earth, to fine-tune it, to come back and do what is required in terms of the calibration of our environment, of our nature, of the human nature as well. And we will finally be at this point ready to cross the threshold. Humanity will be ready to cross the threshold, and it will by the 17th of May. We will enter the realm of the vibration and the attunement of heaven on earth. You will start to experience this little by little. And it's little by little to begin with. Not because it is baby steps, but the little pieces of it that you will experience are going to be deep, deep, deep at a nanocellular level. It's going to be a transmutation at that level. And boldly, massively expansive, allowing for new cosmic codes to come in. And these cosmic codes will come in not just intellectually, not just in a knowing, but actually they will come in the form that they will instantly be able to activate your cells. So you can consistently start to be in this vibration of heaven on earth. I record this on the Chinese New Year, the year of the fire rooster. I record this on the banks of the river Ganga, the goddess of light. And I'm here in a valley, in a beautiful valley of the Himalayas in northern India. I'm just sitting by the bank, looking at the river coming down from higher up. It's as if I'm on a beach on the river, and I'm really just sitting on stones, seeing the shiny water and shimmering water flowing in front of me. And I share this because every word that I have shared has now been received by this divine water. The divine water of the river Ganga received the sharing of the miracle waters yesterday. And it has now received the message that has been coming through. There's a very big role being played by Lord Shiva, the Indian god of destruction. And it's no accident that I am here on this auspicious day, because this is the land of Shiva. He is present in different guises, in different parts of this whole area. And I have come through several of these parts. There are many I have yet to visit. He is working with each one of us in alignment with our own unique requirements to finish and complete that which is necessary for that entire completion of the past to be out of each of our clearings. I thank him. And I receive him with complete grace and gratitude. I also have the presence of Saint Germain within me. I've had a journey like none other over the last 12 hours. I met with the god of rain, and it was torrential downpour, which doesn't happen to that extent in this part of the world at this time either. So it was pretty powerful to see that. I was visited by peacocks and peahens, peacocks dancing, peahens dancing with them as the rain started to pour. And the peacocks disappeared, the peahens remained, receiving the rain. I was visited by a flock of eagles and a flock of birds that look like hawks. I was greeted by a tree filled, a barren tree filled with owls. And there was a flock of white, I call them white pigeons. But really they look like doves. We had many, many, many white storks on the way. and we drove through the tiger reserve. Didn't see any tigers, but certainly connected with the energies of many that were there. It's actually a very healthy, buoyant reserve of tigers. Felt good to experience that turnaround. Very present to the energy of Shakti. Shiva and Shakti came together, not far from where I am right now. One of the powerful co-creators in 2017 is the co-creation between your masculine and your feminine, and the co-creation between the masculine and the feminine on the planet. There is an energy of greater balance. It is going to create a push against the balance between the masculine and the feminine. And as long as you don't get distracted by that push, notice how you feel about it, notice that it is occurring, step back in and return into the serenity of you in your presence, living your presence with passion. Everything that does not compute, that is not tolerable, that is not meant to be, and that is not in the highest good of humanity, the planet and all the beings that inhabit it, is being cleaned out and removed. Sometimes you will rise and you will feel all of those things that you completely detest and have a bout of a tantrum or an upset. Just don't get distracted by that. Notice it. Return to your presence. It too shall pass. It is an acceleration between now and the 17th of May. It is an acceleration of all that is required to pass. This too shall pass is the focus and priority right here, right now. And hence the energies that support you to connect to your truth have arrived early. They have arrived today in their full, majestic magnificence and full throttle power, supporting us to make that choice for ourselves, step in to our truth. This is absolutely necessary as we get closer and closer to the 17th of May, when the new beginnings will begin. It's a rehearsal time right now. From the 17th of May, it shall be showtime. This is MynooMaryel, wishing you all a very, very happy Chinese New Year, the year of the fire rooster. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And I thank you. I receive you in your presence, and I accept you in your full magnificence. Thank you.